Right, you guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. You already know what it was, you already know what it is, you already know what it will be. So today we're just going to talk about the little internet drama that's going on right now. If y'all didn't know, you know I'm going to catch you up on it because the girl is chronically online. But literally, I always followed Winter with her podcast, so I already knew about this story with her teeth. But then she recently made a video about her crying about it and how serious it's got. But she's been talking about this over the last few years now. And then she did post this little video. Basically, I think it was on TikTok or Instagram, and she basically just started crying about her teeth. Now, one of the news websites picked it up and it kind of blew up. So she's talked about her teeth before, but it has never really blew up like this, blew up like this. So the post has received 15 million views. 15 million views, y'all, and everybody had something to say about it. And this really was sad because a lot of the people that don't like her, a lot of people she's had stuff with in the past, decide to bring it upon themselves to kind of come for her for the situation, kind of preying on her downfall. So we're just going to go over about because everyone's been talking about it, y'all. It's been going down on Twitter. So to give a little history, she was on Bad Girls Club a long time ago, y'all, almost a decade ago. And you know what? She was on this reality TV show and she was a little bit of a bully. They bullied this girl, but that's literally what you do in the Bad Girls Club, house you fight each other. Y'all are mean to each other. It's not no kiki cuckoo, y'all are all friends type stuff. They want to have some drama. They want people fighting. So it's a messy show. It's a messy show, and she always says that to this day. She regrets it. You know, it did put her on. I don't think she should regret it at all. I think you guys should be able to come over what you went through in your past. Even if you were somebody different in your past, as long as you are sorry for it, and you know, I'm pretty sure she reached out to the girl. It was so long ago, you guys. I don't even think anybody cares anymore, but she's really came for people. People have came for her over the past years. And I literally resonate with Winter so much. Y'all, I see myself so much in her because literally she's light skinned too. People don't believe she's black at all. She always has to be I'm part black. The black community is always coming for her because it's you don't have curly hair. Where's your dad at? This and that, blah, blah, blah. You're not that. Don't claim to be a race. She is a light skin, just like me, but she's even lighter than me. So, she's even, she gets it 10 times worse. And, she also has a big social media presence. So I could not even imagine the the stuff she gets on the daily, because I get it a lot, and it's not even that much compared to what she gets. So I do feel for her, y'all. I do feel for her. And people push her to the point of breaking. And then, she kind of crashed out online. She did crash out online today. But you know what? It happens. And she was just pushed because all her ops are, coming out being God don't like the ugly. You should have never talked about me on the podcast. Then there was other guy named Raymonte or whatever. Basically, reposted it. I'll show you here. So he said this, y'all. This would have put me over the edge, too. I'm in pain, crying on the internet. And then you go and retweet this. I mean, yeah, she was pushed to the edge. So she did respond to Raymond. She said, "Raymond, please shut your bitch ass up. I've never said anything wrong about you. I only stated the facts that you dislike me because I unfollowed you off TikTok for making pre-justice comments and that you're racist towards Latino people after you were exposed for that as well. You have a whole dick and balls. I don't give a fuck that you're 5'3" and suck dick like me. Go build a house or enlist in a war, sir." So she was just going off on Twitter. She was honestly so funny. She reminds me of me when I respond, but I'm literally more low-key than her about it. I don't go that in. She really be going off. Now I'm trying to cut back on that, y'all, because honestly the crashing out this is just not it. The fact the whole swearing and stuff, when I come, it's more low-key shots. It's just kind of more funny, but you can tell Winter's been feeling a type of way, y'all. When I comment, usually you can't tell that I feel some type of way. I just make it all a joke. I think it's funny to laugh, but you can tell she really hurting about this, and that people are coming for her when she's in a very sensitive time for her, and that she's in pain. And it's a little bit different because, I've never really been laughed at when I'm in pain. She's literally crying online for her teeth, y'all. And people are "Can you open your mouth, bitch?" Just stuff like that, and to an extent that's just, unimaginable. I don't have that many people coming for me at once. The 15 million is absurd, y'all. So I just couldn't even imagine. But then other people were chiming in, and then this is her answering another person. She's "Oh, and this barracuda mouth bitch has me blocked, but I'ma smack the F out of you, your little or sorry, I want to smack the F out of your little ugly ass when I see you. But I told you that already, Cleopatra Voodoo, but you can't get them songs off the ground. You so busy following around a bitch that don't even support you. Wasn't you crying in the DM that your homegirl Ice don't even support your music? Eat a dick, bitch. Like, you know, just kind of very, you can tell she is hurting over these people kind of commenting. So she's kind of answering everybody. And I do feel like this is crashing out, is when you're just kind of like responding to everyone being like, you know, eat a bitch or eat a dick, bitch, you know, kind of going off like that. I mean, Winter is in her 30s, but like, I love the young spirit energy, like, go off, honestly. Like, who cares? Like, if you got to crash out here and there, you gotta crash out at any age, okay? So like, this is on her. If she wants to do that, she's grown to do that. Does it look great? No, because you can tell that she was bothered. I would have been like, yo, I'm blowing up right now, like, this is great. Like, everybody's looking at the place, and like, a lot of people were saying how, why didn't she get the refund? Because in her video she's like, I didn't get the refund, like, they offered me a refund the first year. I said no. The reason why she didn't take the refund, you guys, is because they want her to send or sign an NDA or whatever, like the, I don't know what it's called right now, but you know, the NDA or whatever, where you can't speak about it. And she wanted to bring awareness. She's like, no, that little bit of money is not worth it, because I've had to spend like 80 grand, like, so almost 100K trying to fix this, and you want to give me back a few $1,000s? No, keep your money. Like, there is no fixing this. There is no amount of money that is worth me not speaking about this. She rather not take the money and, you know, aware people about veneers. And like, honestly, I think a lot of people would be in her same position too, like, if they could afford it. But a lot of people can't and don't have veneers, so they just can't relate. They don't put herself into their shoes, because they're like, well, I could have never got veneers anyway, that will never be me. But you know, it can always be you. That's the thing, it can always be you. And you should have empathy for real, because she's right. Like, when someone's in pain, even if you really hate them, and hate is a strong word, y'all, like, it's never worth wishing like bad upon someone, because it will be you in the future. Like, let's be real, y'all, we're all gonna have something when we're older. Like, we're all gonna get something, or we're gonna die, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna die or we're gonna get something. So it's like, y'all, it will happen to you. It's not a but or if, it will. So it's like, be gracious, like, while you have your health, because it's not promised. Everybody has something going on. Like, Selena has lupus, Haley had like a little heart thing that she went, like, Justin Bieber, it's gonna happen to all of us, is what we're not understanding. So yeah, like, she was crashing out. She didn't want to sign the NDA or whatever, and she wants to speak about it. And like, all her enemies were just kind of waiting on her downfall, love to see her crying, and kind of came out. In my opinion, how I view it is like, this is great. Like, when your enemies are like waiting for something so bad to happen, I mean, you must be doing something right, you know? Like, she has a successful podcast right now. Everyone's kind of watching her. She's talking about her teeth. It's getting 15 million views. So I don't think she's really seeing it like that. I think she's just seeing like, wow, all my haters are like kind of coming out for me in a sensitive time. Because when you're going through pain, it's even worse, you know? Everything probably just hits a lot harder. So I am feeling for her, but you know, I hope she realizes she is that girl, you know, and people are just kind of preying on her downfall, and that's really it. But I will show you the video here that she posted of her crying. And then after the whole Twitter rant, she did go on her IG and kind of post an IG story. And that was kind of the wrap up of today.
So embarrassing to come crying on the internet. But this stuff that I have been dealing with for 2 years because of my freaking teeth is like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And like, the only place I can really go to is my platforms. As everybody pretty much knows, 2 years ago, I had dental work done at Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami, and it ruined my life. Like, literally ruined my life. And I'm still dealing with it to this day. And I just left another doctor, another TMJ doctor. This is the 3rd or 4th one that I've gone to. And I'm just very overwhelmed. Like, the medical industry, the dental industry in America is like, they literally do not care about what you are going through. Like, everything is about money for them. And like, I understand, like, people have to get paid, but it's like, the fact that like, I can't do anything. Like, I can't use insurance. I can't do anything. I've already spent $80,000 pretty much on this whole situation in 2 years. And I go to another TMJ doctor because I have severe TMJ now because of the veneers that Smile Dental Center did. They lost my bite. I have severe TMJ. I got my teeth redone. It didn't fix it. That was another $30,000. It's just like, I just had an appointment, and like, you know, they're telling me like, okay, we could do this, and it, you know, it could be a big money pit, and you know, it could be, you know, another 80K, and you know, it might not work. Like, I spent so much money with so many doctors just praying that something works for me, and nothing works. Nothing ever works. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I can't even sue the freaking dentist. Every time I come on here telling my story about what happened, which is a crazy ass story, I'm like, just sue. Why don't you sue? If I could sue, that would be the first thing I'm doing, but I can't do that. It's not possible. Like, can't sue for my sensory issues. My sensory issues are unknown. Every time I go to a doctor, they've never heard of it. And you can't prove that they gave you these issues because there's no way to diagnose it specifically. Like, it's just a whole thing. They offered to give me my money back within the first year, and I told them no, so that I could bring awareness, because like, people are just like, you know, out there getting veneers and whatever the case may be. Like, my life is literally ruined because I got my teeth redone. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm constantly in pain. I can't even close my mouth properly after a retainer every single day, 24/7 pretty much, to even close my mouth comfortably. No bite adjustments can fix it. Nothing. I've done 100 bite adjustments. I've gone to 10 different dentists, 4 different TMJ doctors. I've done integrative medicine. I've done acupuncture. I've done everything you could possibly. I've done hypnosis. I've literally done everything you could possibly do to try to fix these issues. I've been called crazy by my primary care doctor at Kaiser. They told me to see a therapist because I'm what I'm going through. At this point, like, I just don't know what to do. I'm in severe pain. I've gotten freaking masseter Botox twice. My fucking face is slimmed the fuck out. Like, I look crazy as fuck because I'm in pain 24/7. It's just, I guess my only thing is just don't get fucking veneers, and know that like something like this can ruin your life, like literally. And quite frankly, I'm not giving nobody else 80 fucking bands. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, the fact that these people are so like, just everything is so money driven, and like, I understand, but it's like, this shit is like really medical for me. Like, why does nobody care about people in chronic pain without you having to fucking spend 80 bands twice? Like, that's crazy as fuck to me.
So yeah, you guys, just imagine you being vulnerable, telling your story about how you're in pain, and then it like blows up because all your haters are like, yes, you're in pain. Because she did not expect it to get 15 million views for sure. I mean, maybe in the hundreds of thousands, sure, because like she spoke about it again like numerous times, and that's kind of the range that it's gotten. But this time just really blew up because she's like full on vulnerable with it and crying, and like people love to see it. People love to see you in tears, y'all. Like, whenever I'm crying, bro, like the views go up, you know? So it's like, you gotta have that mental that, you know, people like to see you in pain, and you just gotta use that, you know? That's really it. So I don't know how her mental's going, because like teeth pain is no joke, y'all. If you ever got a toothache or anything like that, you know that stuff, like, it goes straight to your brain for real. And she's been having like sensory issues about this, you guys. Like, literally certain fabrics are rubbing her feet against like carpets, like irritate her. She can't get her nails done anymore. She's been dealing with this, like even eating, she's been dealing with this for like a few years now, right? Like 2 years. And she's also like opened up about like not wanting to live anymore because of this. Like, and this was not recently, she said this like a little bit ago. Like, she just doesn't know what to do because no one will help her. The medical industry is like terrible with this because it's never been diagnosed before. People are saying she's crazy, and she's literally going through it because it's just like nobody's had this issue before, because it's a very new thing. Veneers is a very new thing, and it's like this, to be going through that pain and then to now have to go through this. I know she's dealing a tough time with this for sure, and hopefully she speaks about this on the next podcast, because like this just happened today, y'all, and the podcast comes out once a week, so you know they talk about anything relevant, and this got 15 million views, so they better talk about this, and I'm literally going to make a follow-up video about it. But that's that. And after the whole Twitter thing, she did go on her IG and kind of just say this, which was refreshing. You know, she's touching grass, she's outside, she's doing okay, you know. And she'd probably just like, wow, like this is kind of crazy that everyone's just preying on my downfall.
So, obviously, today's been a lot. Some people know, some people don't. But to me, it's crazy that I made a video 2 days ago to like bring awareness about my situation and kind of just show a transparent emotional moment. I am a very emotional person, and I'm also very transparent. And I do that because I don't really wish anything on my worst enemies. I really don't. That's just not how I am. I have a lot of empathy, and I have a lot of love for people in general. To me, it's crazy that as an influencer with a platform, whether you like me or dislike me, you would sit on the internet and try to crack jokes at my health. I don't think that's very funny. If somebody comes out and they're like, oh, I have cancer, I've been sick as hell, y'all gonna sit up there and crack jokes at them? Like, it's not funny, like cracking jokes at anybody's personal health. So quite frankly, as soon as you do that, all bets are off. I've been off Twitter, I've been off talking shit, I've been off responding to people. All bets are off. I don't care about nothing, and I don't give a fuck who mad about it.
So anyway, yeah, you guys, that's kind of the wrap up of the story of what happened today. That's the tea, because like all the tea pages are literally posting about this because it's so crazy. But yeah, literally the girl's been going through it on Twitter. Everyone's been kind of like not on her side, kind of like coming for her even though she's in pain. So, you know, literally I respond to a few people because it's just kind of nice to have some people like back you up when it feels like the whole internet is against you, because I have literally felt like that many times, but like I really just don't even care about it. But I was like, okay, you know, like I know how it feels, so I'm gonna defend her a little bit. So like on some comments I'd be like, and you care, like she, whatever, they'd be talking, and I just responded being like, and you care, and she don't even know you, like this and that, like literally like stuff like that. And this one girl like decided to try me, and she literally just it's so funny because I like going back and forth on the internet, but I don't do it where I'm like crashing out. I think it's like, okay, you're gonna make a joke and now I'm gonna make a joke, and we'll just see whose joke is better, you know. That's all it is. So literally, y'all, I just wanted to show you this before I wrap it up because I thought this was so hilarious. Because you know what it is when like I go defend somebody, they're gonna come for me, right? I'm like, oh, and you look who you are, like looking at them, right? And then they want to come for me, and they just like looked at my profile. This is how it always goes to, like, I know the internet. They looked at my profile, you guys, they take a screenshot of whatever you got going on, they repost it with a little saying. So she posted this about me, calling me drug addict. Basically, she's like, you look like you do meth, blah 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 blah. All I said, you guys, all I said was, at least I look cute enough to be able to find a pic to post as my profile pic. And I didn't have to draw one up like you did. Because her profile pic is literally like a little drawing or whatever, like a little cartoon. It's not even her real pic. And I'm not going to go click her profile and like dig and find one screenshot. Like, I'm not doing all that. So I could see it without going on her profile being like, well, girl, at least like I have a profile pic I can use. You had to draw one up, right? So like, I posted that and she blocked me just like that, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, I'm meant for the internet because this was funny to me. Like, she called me a whole meth addict, right? Like, not knowing me, blah, blah, blah. You're a meth addict. Did I be like, oh my gosh, I'm not a meth addict. I'm not a meth addict. I don't do meth. Oh my gosh. Like, blah, blah, you're this, you're that, you're that. No, like, bro, when she called me a meth addict, I laughed because it's funny. Like, I think this is funny. Because the only thing, you guys, let me tell you how to win an argument. Let me tell you how to win an argument on the internet is it doesn't matter about what you say. It matters about how true it is, okay? Truth hurts. Lies don't hurt. This is why I tell you guys all the time. Truth hurts. Lies don't hurt, right? So when she called me a meth addict, do you think I was over here crying, boo-hoo, blah, 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 like freaking out, crashing out? No, because it's not true, right? Like, they don't know me. Like, they... Like, bro, that was funny. Like, that was funny because it's like, that's all you got? Like, that's crazy. So what I said, at least I have a cute enough pic that I didn't have to put one on that looks like a drawing. Like, girl, the drawing is the best picture you got? And she blocked me for that. Like, what do you think is a worse thing to say? That I look like a meth addict, or, girl, your profile picture is a drawing? Right? And yet I'm the one that's being blocked, and like apparently she was offended by that. Like, I thought we were making jokes. Like, so don't start with me if you can't make some good jokes, because I'm all here for a good joke. Like, you know, I want to feel something. When I go onto the internet, I want to feel something. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all, maybe I'm just like a little bit like psychotic or something. Like, I don't know, but I thought it was all jokes. It's always just jokes to me. Like, I like it when people try and comfort me because, like, then all bets are off. Like, we can comfort each other. And I don't even come that hard. I just say the truth, really. Like, you drew your profile picture. That's it. I really don't even think that was that bad, and you called me a meth addict, and yet I'm over here being blocked. So, y'all, the internet is not serious for real. Like, it's all just jokes. And just remember, y'all, it's not about what you say. It's about what's true, you know? So, anyway, that's it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. And I do like doing little videos like this, like where I just give you the tea and we just like do it like this. Like, this is cute. So I might do more of these. We'll see. My channel's so random, so you already know. You never know what you're gonna get. I always say you already know, but you never really do know. So anyway, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.